Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Thank you for joining me and thank you for coming on and watching on my channel. I've just come on, I was just tidying up a little bit and I found an old card kit. I think this was from last year that I didn't end up using. So there's all various, I think there were various toppers and bits and pieces cut out for you. So I really would like to just use this up rather than put it away again. So there's quite a few bits and pieces. Some Christmas toppers, there's some big pieces. There's looks 3 cards there that have already been made up for you. So you could have that either way actually. You could have that in there or like that. I like that one. Again, you could probably have that whichever way you like. Yeah. And then there's some papers. Which I obviously had left. And what's that? Tag. So I'd like to try and use this up if we can. It's very thick actually. It's one-sided. So I've also got some little Christmas tree glitzy bits. I've made some little cards. They're just 5 3/4 by 4. And I have got my emergency Christmas box if I need that as well. So I'm just going to see what we can make with what we've got here. So let's have a look at this one. I mean, we can make it quite simple. I don't know that I want to cover that piece up. I might use that on a plain one. So we could just layer that onto there, cut it round. Let's just see what we do, see what we get. This is quite thick, so if I just give it a bit of a border, I've already slit the groove there. There we go. Let's just give that a cut. Let's give that a little border. Make sure that's straight. Go for a slightly smaller one at the end because I've made it smaller on the top. That still needs a tiny bit off, I think. Make sure that's straight. It is. I think my blade is not that sharp on this. We are. There we go. I mean, that's pretty simple, isn't it? It's not really doing very much on the card, but I'm going to just get a bit of cardboard and have that sticking up slightly. This glue's definitely on its way out. Get another one ready in case it runs out. I'm sure this was from last year. I'm absolutely certain this was some kit out of a magazine, I think. Do we layer that onto there as well? I think we do. So it's the same. And then it uses that piece of paper as well. Let me just slice that. If I do it with the scissors, I'm not going to do it very straight. I know that. Take a bit off there. Too thick. Take a tiny bit off the end. There we are. Stick that on. I'm not going to level that up. And then we can have that at the bottom there. sure that is straight. It is now. There we go. And then we could have just a couple. Let's just put a couple of these down. Just to give it some Christmas. And that uses those up as well. And there we have it. Quick card. Right, let's see if we can do the others the same. So we've got this little robin one. Now, I did see, trouble is if you cover that, it's going to cover the whole thing, isn't it? I don't think you really want to do that. I thought there were some little robins. Yes, there are. It's not going to look very much. Maybe this is why I left this kit, because I wasn't feeling it last time. Have I got any green that I can layer? What about that one? Let's do it. Let's layer that on there. Make sure that's straight. Get rid of that edge. It's a bit big. We'll use that other piece, I'm sure. Sure we will. Let's take a bit more of that off. And a bit of the top. Tiny bit of the top off. Right, and then I'm just going to get my corner punch. Let's just corner those edges. And then let's raise that up. These are quite simple. That looks as though it's got very much on it, but do you know what? Just pulling that round. Can we pop something more on it? We could have that at the top. I'll go over that. Right. Some bobbly bits on that. I'll just cut those off because that will bother me. Still one there. Right, let's glue that onto there as well. Let's have the same backing. I'll just make it a bit wider to fill that gap. Let's just quickly cut that. Right, that's too much. Still a bit wider. There we go. Right, let's cut some of that off because that's going to be too long now, isn't it? Okay, so let's cut that off. And I'll cut the corners. put that there? I don't know. Let's have a look. Feels like there's something missing here. It really does. Maybe I should have put that down there instead of that. Just feels like there's something missing. And I'm not sure what. Feels like there should be something else on there. But I don't know what. Might have to come back to that one and see what we've got left. Let's put that to the side. Right, let's do this one. I quite like that. What bits have we got left? Because that would cover. Right, let's glue that on. Yeah, I need to move it before I stick it. Didn't give myself any time there to get it straight. There we go. Right, let's have a little border on that. Make sure that's straight as well. I'm not sure I got on very well with this kit. That's probably why I left it. I'm not going to do it that thick. I'm going to do it with a bit of Amazon packaging. There we go. I don't want it to be too thick. Just a little bit off the floor. Off the card rather. Off the floor. There we go. Which gives it a little bit of definition. I'll get my other tacky glue out as well because this is definitely going to run out in a minute. And I think my other one is on its way out as well. I'll just get that out upside down because I want to use that one as well. Okay. And then we want, I've got any sentiments in here. This is my you know what, let's use that one. Let's just chop that. And let's just chop the corners. Get a bit more of that off. It's too thick. Oh, whoopsie. Where's that bit gone? Yeah. Just see that. Just do it on another piece because I don't think it's quite big enough. Chop the edges. Oh, nearly dropped it. Around the edges, because I rounded the edges on this piece. Still something wrong with that, and I'm not sure what it is. I wonder if I've got any green left on this brush. Yes, I have. Funny how there's always just a little bit left. Just something about that I wasn't happy with. You know, when you put it down and you think something wrong, but I don't know what it is, and you can't always see it. So I'm going to raise that up because I've raised that bit up. So I'm going to raise this up a bit thicker. Bit of extra cardboard. Just do that. Get another piece because that's not wide enough. Tiny little bit off the end. It's going to be too big now. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Pop that on there. There we go. Right, just need a couple of sparklies on this, don't we? One there, one there, and one there. There we go. That's another one. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll just try and use as much as I can, but rather than make the video really long, I shall go off camera and do some of these, because I think I'm gonna just be making it too long otherwise. Let's just have a look. This is 5 by 4, 5 3/4 by 4. So 5 3/4. If I go down a bit, it should give me 2. If I do that 4, that'll give me a little border for that. So that's 1. Let's see how many we can get. 5 1/4. We'll go just under 4. So that's going to be another one. I can do it that way. That's 2. See how much of this we can use up. 5 3/4. So I'll go 5 1/2 by just under 4. Gives us a little border. And that one can go whichever way we like. And then what we got left? Oh, 1 whole piece. So 5 3/4, just under 5 3/4, and then just under 4. And that should give us that one. That's it. So what have we got left in the way of? Oh, I've still got that whole red piece, but I could mat and layer something with that, couldn't I? Just seeing what else we've got that we could use. So actually, then what am I going to put in the middle? That's going to be too big, isn't it? too big, aren't they? Far too big for any card I'm going to do. That one's a bit... Right. Let's have a look. So this can go that way, I think. Do you know what I do? I'm fussing about, and I know I'm going to take ages, and I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm going to make these up, and I'll come back on and show you what I've made. So I'll be back in just a minute. Right, I'm back, and I made the cards, and I did end up making quite a few. So I have used everything that was in what was left of this kit. So I've made that one, that one, that one. Oh, let's get those bits out of the way, because that's that one, that one, that one, that one. That's upside down, that one. That one there, that one there, and then I had two big ones, two big pieces left, so I just pretty much mounted that on some paper, and that one, that's the envelopes, and then I had all the little bits and scraps left. So what I did with that, rather than throw them all away, is I've just literally put them onto a piece of card, and I can use them either as tags or cut them up or whatever, but that was all the little bits I had left. So yeah, I ended up using it. I did struggle a little bit with a couple of bits, and I think that's why I left it from last year. But anyway, it's all used up now. So hope you enjoy, hope you like them, and hope everyone's well, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.